Congratulations! The word has already gone forth from heaven's throne. The angel who commands the hosts of God has spoken directly to you. And he does not come with warning or sorrow, he comes with celebration. He comes with urgency. He comes with fire in his voice and joy in his proclamation. You will be very happy tonight, because God is giving you that one thing. Open it now. If you ignore this, you'll miss it. Can you feel it? The countdown has begun. Time is no longer ordinary. The hours ahead are charged with divine electricity. What was once just another evening has now become the stage for heaven's orchestration. The moment you see these words, the clock begins to move. Tick, tock. The seconds fall away, not into emptiness, but into destiny. Every passing moment is drawing you closer to a breakthrough you have prayed for, a blessing you have cried for, a gift your heart has secretly longed for. Michael's voice is not casual. He does not whisper vague encouragement. He shouts congratulations. He declares certainty. Heaven is not negotiating with you. It is announcing what has already been decreed. Tonight, joy will flood your life. Think about how a room changes when news of celebration arrives. The air feels lighter. The heart beats faster. Smiles appear where frowns once lived. That is what heaven is releasing now, an atmosphere of expectancy. You may not see the full picture yet, but your spirit already senses it. You feel it stirring deep inside. Something is moving. Something is approaching. Something is shifting. The atmosphere around you is no longer ordinary. It is holy. It is charged. It is alive with the whisper of angels preparing your moment. Notice the command, open it now. Why now? Because heaven's moments cannot be delayed. Opportunities like this are windows, and windows do not remain open forever. When Michael says, now, he is not suggesting convenience, he is declaring timing. This is the hour. This is the moment. If you wait, if you delay, if you treat this lightly, you risk missing what has already been dispatched to your door. That is why the angel's words carry both joy and warning. If you ignore this, you'll miss it. It is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to awaken you, to shake off slumber, to remind you that heaven's gifts are precious and must be embraced while the moment is open. Do you realize how unusual this is? Archangel Michael does not appear to everyone with congratulations. He is a warrior, a protector, a messenger of immense authority. And yet, here he is, delivering a message of joy specifically for you. This is not a general broadcast. This is not a vague encouragement meant for the masses. Michael says, it's only for you. Heaven has seen your prayers, your struggles, your tears in secret. Others may not know what you've carried, but God knows. And tonight, God has chosen to single you out for joy. Tonight, heaven says, congratulations, the waiting is over. The angel's words are precise. You will be very happy tonight. Not tomorrow. Not years from now. Tonight. That means your life is on the edge of a turning point. The countdown is not to something distant, it is to something immediate. You are hours, perhaps even minutes, away from seeing the answer, the gift, the shift. Can you imagine it? That one thing you thought would never come, is already on its way. That door you feared was locked forever, is about to swing open. That prayer you thought was lost in silence, has been answered and delivered to your doorstep. The countdown is proof. Each second brings you closer. Each moment reduces the distance between you and your miracle. But hear this carefully. Congratulations do not eliminate responsibility. The blessing is promised, but you must be awake to receive it. That is why the command is urgent. Open it now. Heaven can bring the gift, but only you can open the door. Heaven can send the answer, but only you can welcome it. Heaven can shout congratulations, but only you can step into the moment with faith. If you dismiss it, if you shrug it off, if you allow distraction to blind you, then the angel's words become unfulfilled not because God failed, but because you ignored the moment. That is why Michael's command pierces so strongly. If you ignore this, you'll miss it. So here you are, standing at the beginning of a countdown. Heaven's clock is ticking, and all of creation is watching to see how you will respond. Will you ignore it and let the moment slip through your fingers? Or will you open your heart, your eyes, your spirit, and embrace the good news rushing toward you? Congratulations are already echoing in heaven's courts. The angels are rejoicing before you even hold the blessing in your hands. They are celebrating because they know what is about to arrive. And so the countdown begins. Tonight will not end as it began. Tonight will carry a surprise. Tonight, joy will visit you. Do not ignore it. Do not delay. The clock is ticking. Open it now. Archangel Michael does not speak in riddles. His message is sharp, clear, undeniable. You will be very happy tonight because God is giving you that one thing. Not many things. Not 1,000 blessings scattered in every direction. He points to one. The one you have prayed for. The one you have cried over. The one you have begged God to release, though at times you doubted He even heard you. Heaven could have chosen to give you anything. But tonight is different. Tonight, God singles out the very thing closest to your heart, the one thing you've been waiting for. Every person carries a secret cry, something that lives deeper than the surface needs of daily life. You can survive without it, but you cannot truly live without it. That is your one thing. For some, it is peace. Life has felt like a storm, the mind restless, the nights sleepless. You have begged God for rest, for stillness, for freedom from the endless spiral of worry. And heaven whispers, that peace is arriving tonight. For others, the one thing is provision. Bills stacked higher than income. Opportunities passing you by. The pressure of lack squeezing your spirit. And tonight, God says, the heavens will open, and I will provide. For others still, it is healing. The one pain that shadows every step, the diagnosis you never wanted, the wound that medicine cannot mend. Tonight, the healer comes close. Tonight, your body and your spirit will taste freedom. Some ache for restoration. A relationship broken. A family fractured. A friendship turned to silence. That one thing has consumed your prayers more than anything else. Tonight, God says, what was torn can be mended. What was broken can be restored. And for many, the cry is for direction. You stand at the crossroads, confused, uncertain, desperate for clarity. Tonight, light breaks forth. Tonight, the path will be illuminated. The beauty of heaven's message is this: you do not need to tell God what your one thing is. He already knows. He saw the nights you cried silently, the times you felt embarrassed to even speak it aloud, the moments when you thought, perhaps it's selfish to ask. But God is not blind. He is not deaf. The prayers you thought went unanswered were actually being stored, treasured, prepared for this very moment. Michael comes not to reveal something unknown to God, but to announce the timing. Tonight, the waiting ends. Tonight, the gift is released. You may wonder, why this one thing? Why not something else? Why not another blessing? Because God knows that when the one thing is given, everything else will fall into place. This is not about abundance scattered everywhere, it is about precision. God is aiming directly at the need that has defined your struggle. When peace comes, fear collapses. When provision arrives, lack loses power. When healing flows, despair is destroyed. When restoration begins, isolation ends. When direction is revealed, confusion dies. That is why Michael says, that one thing. It is not random. It is strategic. It is the key that unlocks everything else. Michael does not say, you might be happy, or, perhaps joy will visit. He declares, you will be very happy tonight. Why such certainty? Because when heaven fulfills the deepest longing of your heart, joy is inevitable. When God touches the place of your greatest need, the soul cannot remain heavy. Celebration bursts forth naturally. Think of it. The burden you've carried for so long suddenly lifted. The answer you feared would never come suddenly in your hands. The tears of sorrow transformed into tears of joy. That is the joy Michael announces over you. But again, the warning is clear: open it now. If you ignore this, you'll miss it. Your one thing may already be at your door. It may already be in motion. But if you dismiss this word, if you let doubt harden your heart, if you say, "This is nothing," you risk missing what God has already dispatched. Heaven never wastes words. Michael's warning is love disguised as urgency. God does not want you to lose what is yours. That is why the command rings out: do not ignore. Do not delay. Open now. The one thing is given freely, but your role is to recognize it. To stay alert. To keep your heart soft. To believe when disbelief tries to creep in. It is like a letter placed in your mailbox. The sender already wrote it, stamped it, and delivered it. But only you can open it. Only you can unfold the paper and read the words meant for you. So it is tonight. The gift is at your door. Your one thing is already released. Now your choice will decide whether joy fills your life or whether the moment slips past unseen. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine. What is your one thing? Do you see it? Do you feel it stirring? Now hear heaven's whisper. It is yours. It is on its way. You will be very happy tonight. Let that truth settle. Let it drive out every lie of delay, every whisper of doubt, every shadow of fear. Your one thing is real. Your one thing is near. And when it arrives, you will know beyond any doubt. God has remembered you. God has answered. God has given you exactly what your soul has cried for. Tonight is not just another night. It is the night of your one thing. Do not miss it. Open it now. There are many nights in a lifetime. Nights of silence. Nights of sorrow. Nights where nothing seems to move and the heavens feel shut. But then, every so often, there comes a night unlike any other. A night appointed by God Himself. Tonight is that night. Archangel Michael's voice does not speak of someday. He does not say, in due time, or perhaps soon. He speaks in thunder and fire. You will be very happy tonight. This is not vague. This is not a dream you must wait years to see. This is not a prophecy that floats in some distant future. This is a decree stamped with heaven's urgency. Tonight is the appointed time. Heaven does not operate on human clocks. We measure time in hours, days, months, years. But God measures in seasons, in appointed moments, in windows that open and close with divine precision. And though you may have felt delay, though you may have thought your prayers were lost in silence, the truth is this: God was aligning everything for this night. When the appointed time comes, what seemed impossible becomes inevitable. What seemed locked suddenly opens. What seemed delayed suddenly accelerates. This is why Michael declares with urgency, the countdown is not abstract, it is real. The heavenly calendar has circled this very night with your name written across it. You know how heavy waiting can be. Waiting bends the back. Waiting wears the soul. It makes minutes feel like hours and hours feel like years. But tonight, the wait is not your enemy, it is your proof. For every day you endured, for every hour you held on, for every tear you cried, God was preparing the weight of joy you will hold tonight. Do you see it? The waiting was not wasted. It was storing up. It was stretching your heart so that when the gift comes, you would recognize it, value it, and treasure it. Why tonight? Why not tomorrow? Why not next week? Because some doors only open in the midnight moment. Some breakthroughs are assigned to an exact time when the natural world is quiet, but the spiritual world is alive with movement. Think of it. The Israelites walked out of Egypt in the night. Paul and Silas sang songs in prison at midnight, and the ground shook. Jesus rose from the grave before dawn broke. Heaven loves the midnight hour. It is the moment when distractions sleep, when the noise of the world fades, when the whisper of God can be heard most clearly. That is why Michael says tonight. Not by chance, but by divine strategy. You must understand, this night is not ordinary. It has been etched into eternity long before you were even born. God saw this night before you lived a single day. He marked it as the hour when your one thing would be delivered. He instructed his angels, prepared circumstances, and orchestrated unseen events to converge on this very night. What may feel like surprise to you is fulfillment to heaven. What feels sudden to you has been centuries in the making in God's design. And yet, even with the certainty of heaven's decree, Michael's warning cuts deep. If you ignore this, you'll miss it. Do you realize what that means? Even an appointed time can slip by if your heart is not awake. The blessing can arrive at your door, but if you are asleep to the moment, it can pass you by. That is why this message carries both celebration and urgency. Tonight is the appointed time, but only if you respond. Only if you stay alert. Only if you open the gift that is placed before you. When God marks an appointed time, it is not only a gift, it is also a test. Will you believe when doubt whispers? Will you stay awake when weariness tempts you? Will you open the door when the knock comes? The appointed time is not about passive receiving, it is about active obedience. Heaven may bring the gift, but faith is the hand that unwraps it. This is why the angel shouts. This is why the message burns with urgency. Heaven has already done its part. Now the question is whether you will do yours. You must prepare yourself. This night will not end as it began. You may have entered it weary, heavy, burdened by the weight of your one thing. But you will not leave it the same. Joy is already written into the hours ahead. The angel has already declared congratulations. The blessing is already dispatched. Do not think of tonight as ordinary. Think of it as sacred. Think of it as holy. Think of it as the night your story turns. So what will you do as the hours unfold? Will you let distraction steal your focus? Or will you lean in, eyes wide open, spirit expectant, heart awake? Because tonight is not random. It is appointed. It is sealed. It is burning with heaven's fire. The countdown is nearly complete. The moment is almost here. Your one thing is on its way. Do not ignore it. Do not delay. Tonight is your night. Heaven has already moved. The decree has already been spoken. Archangel Michael has declared it. You will be very happy tonight because God is giving you that one thing. The question is no longer if the gift is coming. The question is, will you open it? A gift unopened is a blessing wasted. A treasure ignored remains hidden. And so tonight, in this appointed moment, the focus shifts from heaven's delivery to your decision. The first key to opening the gift is belief. Faith is not optional here. It is the door. God has already wrapped the blessing in His love and placed it within your reach. But if you doubt, if you shrug, if you say, maybe this isn't for me, you shut the door heaven has swung wide. Michael's command is sharp. Open it now. That is the language of urgency. That is the command to believe without hesitation, to silence the voice of doubt before it steals what is yours. When faith rises in your heart, the gift unlocks. When you choose to believe that this word is truly for you, the wrapping begins to fall away and the treasure becomes visible. There is power in your voice. Heaven responds to words spoken in faith. Do not merely think, I receive. Say it. Declare it. Announce it as if the angels are standing at your door waiting for your answer, because they are. Say, I receive my one thing tonight. I will not miss it. I open my heart. I open my hands. I open the gift that God has given me. The act of speaking is not ritual. It is alignment. It tells heaven and earth that you are ready. It seals your faith in sound. Notice how the message began. Don't tell anyone. It's only for you. This is not selfishness. This is protection. Some gifts are too sacred to be shared before their time. Some blessings require silence until they are fully birthed. If you rush to announce what God is giving before it manifests, others may laugh, doubt, or even curse what you have been promised. That is why heaven cautions. Guard the secret. Hold it close. Treasure it until the moment it blooms in fullness. Remember, what is holy must be honored. Protect the gift until it is ready to be revealed. Imagine a king visiting your home. Would you not prepare the room, set the table, clear the space? So it is with the gift heaven is delivering. Make room for it. Clear out distractions. Create a space in your spirit, your mind, even your physical environment where the blessing can land. If the gift is peace, prepare by laying down worry. If it is provision, prepare by planning wisely. If it is restoration, prepare by softening your heart. If it is direction, prepare by clearing time to listen. Preparation proves expectation. It tells God, I am ready. I have made room. When the gift arrives, do not hold it timidly. Do not say, perhaps I don't deserve this. Lift your hands. Lift your heart. Say with boldness, thank you, Father. I receive this joy. I receive this answer. I receive this blessing. Gratitude is not an afterthought, it is the seal. It locks the gift into your life. It keeps the enemy from stealing it. It ensures the blessing does not slip through your fingers. The thankful heart is the open heart. And the open heart never leaves empty-handed. The gift is already yours. The angel's words echo with certainty. But the opening is up to you. A believe without hesitation. A speak it aloud. A guard the secret. A prepare your space. A receive with gratitude. Do this, and tonight will become the night of your great turning point. Tonight will be remembered as the moment God's appointed word became living reality in your life. The gift is here. Do not stare at the wrapping. Do not hesitate at the door. Do not let fear or doubt delay you. Reach out. Tear it open. Hold it close. This is your moment. This is your joy. This is your one thing. Open it now. Congratulations. The word has already gone forth. The countdown has sounded its last note. Heaven's decree is clear, and Archangel Michael's voice has carried it straight into your life. You will be very happy tonight because God is giving you that one thing. Open it now. If you ignore this, you'll miss it. Now the moment has come to seal this word, to close the circle of heaven's announcement, and to bless you as you step into the very hour God has written for you since before you were born. Lift your heart as these words are spoken over you. May the Lord who sees in secret now reward you openly. May the God of heaven, who has heard your cry and counted your tears, now place into your hands the one thing you have been longing for. May peace, joy, and light break forth in your home tonight. May every shadow that has followed you flee at the approach of this blessing. May your spirit awaken to receive, your eyes open to see, and your hands stretch forth to hold what heaven has delivered. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen, singled out, and marked for this night. This is not another empty promise. It is the decree of the King of Heaven himself. But remember, urgency still beats at the center of this message. Michael did not say, "Open when convenient." He did not whisper, "Take your time." His words struck like lightning, "Open it now." That is because heaven's windows are timed. When they open, you must act. When the knock sounds, you must answer. When the word is spoken, you must obey. Do not let hesitation rob you. Do not let distraction blind you. Do not let fear freeze you. Tonight is the appointed time, and heaven waits for no delay. If you ignore it, you miss it. But if you embrace it, joy beyond measure will flood your life. Think of what is happening now. You are standing in the center of a divine exchange. All the years of waiting, all the nights of worry, all the hidden tears, they are being traded for joy. Every prayer that felt unanswered is being gathered into a single, magnificent answer. The weight of delay is being exchanged for the song of celebration. And it is not because of your strength. It is not because of your worthiness. It is because God loves you, sees you, and has chosen to give you the one thing that will shift everything. This is grace in motion. This is heaven leaning down. This is God's hand extended to you tonight. So what must you do now? Simple. Embrace it. Do not question whether this word is truly for you. Michael has made it clear, don't tell anyone. It's only for you. That means God singled you out for this very moment. Take ownership. Say, this is mine. This is my night. This is my gift. Lift your voice. Speak your gratitude. Prepare your heart. Guard your secret until it blooms. And when it does, rejoice fully, because heaven is rejoicing with you. Can you feel it already? The anticipation rising in your spirit? That is not your imagination. That is the ripple of joy on its way. By the time tonight ends, you will know. You will see. You will taste the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You will wake tomorrow not with heaviness, but with a heart overflowing. The smile you thought had left you will return. The burden you thought would never lift will vanish. The prayer you thought unanswered will echo back to you with fulfillment. Michael's words are true. You will be very happy tonight. And so I seal this moment with heaven's blessing. May your house be filled with light. May your heart be filled with peace. May your mind be guarded with clarity. May your hands hold the gift you have waited for. May tonight be remembered as the turning point of your story. This is your appointed hour. This is your sacred night. This is your gift, and no one can take it from you. The message has been given. The countdown is complete. The angel has spoken. Now the choice rests with you. Will you open the gift? Will you believe without hesitation? Will you step into the joy heaven has prepared? Hear the final echo of Michael's voice. Do not ignore this. Do not delay. Open it now. The door of heaven is open. The gift is here. The joy is yours. Do not miss it. Open it. Embrace it. Tonight, your one thing arrives. Tonight, your life turns. Tonight, congratulations from heaven itself resound over you. And so it is. Amen.